The color of truth. Dr. Sarah Chen had been tracking the phenomenon for 3 months when she realized humanity was living a lie. The Chromatic Sky Initiative, launched by the Global Wellness Consortium in 2049, was supposed to be humanity's greatest achievement, a revolutionary atmospheric processing system that reflected the collective emotional state of Earth's population through sky color. Blue meant contentment, gold represented joy, purple indicated creativity, and red signaled collective stress or anger. The technology worked by analyzing billions of biometric data points from mandatory wellness implants, then releasing specific nanoparticles into the upper atmosphere to create the corresponding colors. But Sarah, a former atmospheric physicist turned underground researcher, had discovered something that made her blood run cold. The colors weren't reflecting human emotions at all, they were controlling them. Her breakthrough came during what officials called the Great Serenity Week, when skies remained a peaceful azure blue for 7 straight days. According to the consortium, this represented unprecedented global happiness. But Sarah's illegal monitoring equipment told a different story. During that week, crime rates, suicide attempts, and domestic violence reports had actually spiked to record levels, yet people reported feeling inexplicably calm and content. The correlation was impossible to ignore. The sky colors were chemically influencing human brain chemistry, creating artificial emotional states that contradicted reality. When the sky was blue, people felt peaceful regardless of their circumstances. When it shifted to energizing orange, productivity soared, but so did anxiety-related deaths that went unreported. Sarah's research partner, Marcus, had been skeptical until he witnessed something that shattered his worldview. During a particularly intense purple creativity phase, he watched his own daughter, Emma, paint disturbing images of caged humans while smiling blissfully. The child's artwork depicted people trapped in glass boxes while colorful particles fell from above like snow. Yet Emma described her paintings as happy pictures of flying people. The truth was even more sinister than Sarah had imagined. Late one night, while infiltrating a consortium facility, she discovered Project Chromatic Control, a classified program that went far beyond mood regulation. The sky colors were being used to suppress dissent, enhance worker productivity, and most horrifying of all, to prepare humanity for something called the transition. Document after document revealed the chilling scope of the operation. The consortium wasn't a human organization at all, but a front for an extraterrestrial colonization effort. The mood-altering sky colors were gradually adapting human neurology to match alien brain chemistry, making Earth's population more compatible with their future overlords. The color phases followed a precise timeline. First, the calming blues to reduce resistance, then energizing oranges to increase labor output, followed by creativity-inducing purples to accelerate technological development. The final phase, represented by a deep violet hue that had never yet appeared, would complete the neurological transformation, making humans docile and compliant slaves. But Sarah discovered something the aliens hadn't anticipated. A small percentage of the population, roughly 3%, possessed a genetic variation that made them immune to the chromatic conditioning. These individuals, scattered across the globe, were unknowingly forming the backbone of human resistance. As Sarah raced to expose the truth, the sky began shifting to colors she'd never seen before, swirling patterns of silver and black that made people stop in their tracks with expressions of mindless euphoria. The final phase had begun ahead of schedule, triggered by her investigation activities. In a desperate gambit, Sarah activated an emergency protocol she'd been developing, a counter-frequency that could neutralize the mood-altering particles. But as her equipment hummed to life, she realized the horrifying truth behind her own immunity. She wasn't human at all. Her memories flooded back in that moment. She was part of an advanced scout team sent by Earth's true protectors, her consciousness implanted in a human body 20 years ago to monitor the invasion. Her research, her relationships, her entire life had been an elaborate cover for a deep infiltration mission. The sky above began to clear as her counter-frequency took effect, revealing its natural blue for the first time in years. Across the globe, humans began waking up from their chemically induced emotional haze, finally able to see the world as it truly was. But as they looked up at the clearing sky, they also saw massive ships descending through the atmosphere, no longer hidden by the chromatic veil. Sarah smiled grimly as she activated her beacon, calling for immediate extraction. The real war for Earth was about to begin, and humanity would finally fight back with their authentic emotions intact. The invaders had made one critical error: they had underestimated the power of genuine human feeling. unfiltered and uncontrolled. As chaos erupted around her and the true battle commenced, Sarah realized that sometimes the most important truth isn't what you discover about the world, but what you discover about yourself. The sky would never again lie about how humanity truly felt, and that raw, unmanipulated emotion would be their greatest weapon in the fight ahead. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's easy for you, and it will help me in my development channel so that I can try to release new videos.